Hi everybody, I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. I'm very sleepy still. And we're doing Advent Day 19. There. It's right here. Okay. Oh no. Can't get it out. Oh, and I think I took my tool away. Let me see if I can use one of these guys, the wooden sticks that we got earlier. Yes, that works. Okay, so this is the Universal Brow Freeze pencil. Okay, it's wax. It's eyebrow wax. Which is good, because I think I knew this was in here and I was like, I wanted to try one. I've been feeling like doing that for a while because I want to use some of my eyeshadows as brow stuff moving forward, and I feel like you need like a wax to go over top to kind of set them down. But I don't know if it's supposed to go over top or underneath, so we're going to have to figure that out. I'm going to have to do some Googling. And then I guess I'll come back when I'm doing my brows. Okay, we are at the step in my makeup where I do my brows, and I did not research if it goes above or under the powder, so we're going to do both. I am going to be using probably this one, maybe this one, or a combination to do the powder. This is my Lorac Pro Matte. I am panning this in 2017. Oh shit. 2018. Oh my god. I'm bad at dates. So, I brought over two possible brows. I've used this for powder before, but I don't know which one's gonna be better. They both have spoolies, so let's just try some stuff. So, I always brush my brows first, just so they're all kind of facing the same way. And I think I'm gonna do wax under this one. So let's start that. This is the brow thing. I just kind of want to run it through. I feel like having it underneath makes a good base for the powder to stick to, in theory. But also I don't know how it's going to work. So this is probably way too much. And then let's brush it into spots. And I feel like using the Brow Gal brush. So I'm going to start with chocolate, which is the darker of the two browns, just because I'm not going anywhere today. So these are aggressive. Oh, that's aggressive. Yep. We're going with aggressive brows today. So I think I'm going to do more chocolate in the outer section. It actually looks pretty nice. Like it's not sticking down a ton, which is what I was worried about. So I'm going to do a fair amount of this in the outer section. This is actually working really well. And then rub that off on my hand a little bit and do corduroy in the closer in part. And see how that goes. Still really dark, but I feel like my brows always look dark for my face because my brow hairs are darker than my natural hair, so you just end up with stuff. But I do like the idea of mildly ombreing these. Normally I just do one color all throughout and I just fill them in. And this little brush through. I like that. It's bold, but I like it. So now, we're going to see if I can do that on the other one and then run the wax over the top. See how that goes. Because the wax underneath worked really well. So again, we're going to start with chocolate in the outer section. And I am happy about this because I knew I wanted to mess with... Oh, that's too thick. Oh no. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I knew I wanted to mess with brow waxes again because I really wanted to use one or both of these as brows into 2018 just to help me go through it more quickly and multi-purpose my products because I have a ton of dark brown eyeshadow, but I don't have a ton of eyebrow stuff. I'm actually about to finish up my last... Oof, that's still pretty dark. I'm about to finish up my last brow pomade that I know I have. So then I was like, okay, I can use my eyeshadows as brows, pan them, and then I don't have any stuff kicking around when Kat Von D finally releases her her brow pomades, because she's got one that's like a charcoal gray, and I want that, because if I, you know, keep my hair up and actually retone it regularly, then it would match, and it would be great. So, we have the stuff on. They're very different brows. This one's a lot fuzzier, and this one looks a lot more like natural hair because the powder kind of stuck to the hairs, which I can get into. I dig it. So now we're going to try and run the wax over the top of the one that I put it underneath. Just kind of coat the hairs, lock everything in, and then run a brush through it. Okay, so they both look good. So my decision out of this is you can do it however you'd like. I think I'm gonna do the underneath more, just because I like how it ended up looking a little more like hair. This is what I normally do, just because I have pomade that's colored. But yeah, so if you wanted to fill in thick, like if you had thinner brows, I think this would be a better formula to get a nice even color out of it. Whereas if you're just kind of trying to make the shape more crisp, I think this is a good idea. So, you can do whatever you want with this product because it works both ways. Or at least, I don't mind it both ways. Don't ask me why, I just have the urge to brush through them more. Yeah, I think I like them both. So I might just switch it back and forth depending on what I'm doing that day. And that means I can use these for brow powders. I'm very purposeful with my brows today, though. Alright, I will come back with the end result of my face, but so far, I like it. And here is my finished look. So, I'm slightly more into this brow than this brow, which is weird, because this is how my brows generally end up shaped. I don't know. I think we're going with underneath when I use this. So yeah, I like it. I think it's a good product. I'm going to be really sassy if it's one of those ones that they put in just the advent calendar and we can't find it, because I'm sure brow waxes are not that specific one-to-one, like it's wax. But if I like a product, I want to be able to buy it, Sephora. So, I'm going to go downstairs and make cookies, because apparently I'm a domestic cookie maker today. Because Christmas is coming up and we don't have any Christmas cookies, and that's a problem. And I guess I'll check back in if there's any problems, but I don't expect there to be any problems with the brow wax. It's a brow wax. It should be there. I don't touch my face that often, so it's not like I'm going to rub the brows off. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow if there are no problems.